host of Dexter, Sarah Colleton, is here. Let's give a hand to Sarah. Executive producer Scott Buck. Vince Masuka on the show, C.S. Lee. Travis Marshall, played by Colin Hanks. And lastly, executive producer and star of Dexter, he is Dexter Morgan, Michael C. Hall. Now, I make this mistake every year, but I'm going to do it again. I should learn better. But Colin, who are you on the show?
I can neither confirm nor deny any involvement in the Dexter television program, but I'm here, so I must be on the show.
We know his name's Travis Marshall. We know that.
I play Travis Marshall. I really can't give away too much. We want to keep it a fun surprise for all of you. I think the one thing that I can say is that you're going to see some stuff this season, if I may be so bold as to speak for this fine program that's been on 5 years before I've been on it. But you're going to see some stuff this season that you have not seen in previous seasons. It's going to be exciting, and I may or may not be a part of that.
As an actor, what's it like when you jump on a show like you mentioned, it's been going for 5 years, and you sort of come on the train late?
It's a treat. You always want to work with good people, and you always want to be on a quality show. And I think that Dexter is one of the, if not the best show that's been on television consistently for the past 5 years. The fans of the show, all of you guys have been so great and so welcoming, as have the cast and the crew of the show. So I'm just the luckiest guy in San Diego right now.
Sarah, what are some of the bigger issues that the show is addressing this season, just in broad strokes?
Well, I think Michael just touched upon one of them, which is, Dexter knows what he doesn't want to pass on to his son, but he doesn't know what he does. And so he starts this journey that, of course, then snowballs into a huge evolved plot for the season. And it's initiated by his desire to define faith, which is by its very nature undefinable. So it presents him with a lot of different avenues that he explores, and it's done in true Dexter style. So it is a lot of fun, and it's looked at through his prism, which is a very unique one.
And while we're talking about love lives, Dexter not doing so well lately. Dexter not doing so well in love life way. Lumen has left.
Yeah.
She's gone. He's on his own again.
Yeah, I think he had to, the Lumen character, the Lumen story is something that allowed Dexter to actively atone for the responsibility he has, a large responsibility for Rita's death. And he's been through that, he's processed that in his way. Lumen recognized the ultimate impossibility of a healthy union with Dexter. And but I think we pick up about a year later, and he's pretty much completely unplugged from that experience and is back to his killing ways.
and see us what's up for Masuka this season. What do we got coming up for him?
Yes. Masuka loves you too. Masuka has some interns coming up this year. And, women and men, okay, both. And he has some fun with some interns, and actually there's a Facebook thing that we have going on where Masuka has, you could be the intern of the week. So if you go on Facebook, on the Dexter site, you can you answer some questions regarding the show, regarding clues and this and that, and you too could be intern of the week. So he possibly, maybe, probably does get into some trouble with some interns this year. It's fun.
I just want to say I enjoyed the show. Question is Trinity Killer ever going to come back?
As a ghost?
Never really was clear, but maybe.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, he's pretty dead.
I would love to find a way to work with John again, but I think that would be you got to pick and choose your ghosts. Right.
What's your question? What's your question?
Hi. Every season's been so amazing. I was just wondering if you guys could tell us each what your favorite season was.
Favorite season?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
My favorite season is yet to come because Masuka and Deborah still have to get married.
I live and I work in Asia, and Dexter is huge in Asia. I was wondering whether Dexter would be willing to kill a far bigger monster, someone who's killed much more people than he could handle. For example, a general from Burma hiding out in the US, for example.
I don't think Dexter has ever killed a real person.
So it's still a TV show?
A fictional.
A fictional war criminal from Asia would be wonderful. Like Burma, for example.
Right.
Maybe Dexter was a political awakening.
Hi.
Hi.
This question is for Mr. Hall. Are you ever concerned that the show and the stuff you do on the show teaches people how to successfully murder people?
No, because, for example, I don't think the show actually is any kind of manual on how to do any of it, because, there's a lot we don't see. I think if you look at it realistically, take the end of the first season, for example, the fact that he gets Rudy Cooper into that room, or Brian, his brother, an active crime scene. He gets him back in there and kills him. And he obviously has the power of invisibility. He can turn himself into smoke. There's all kinds of stuff that we don't see that, no, I don't think the show is any kind of guidebook for, how to do it. It's more of a fantasy.
I just want to say that I'm a huge fan of all of you. You're all very talented people. And last season, Deb came so unbelievably close to finding out about Dexter. Are you going to toy around with that a little bit more this season, or do you think she's going to find out?
Deb is very smart, but Dexter's smarter.
I want to However, we do have the added pressure of Quinn also sort of getting on Dexter's scent. And I think that's got to be problematic as well this season, right?
Dexter is definitely smarter.
Hello. Hi. Congratulations. So wonderful seasons. I really love the show. My question is coming from East Long Beach. Will you film? What are some other locations that you're thinking about filming for this coming season?
Well, we shoot the show in LA, and we go south of LA a lot to Long Beach, to San Pedro, Marina. Yes, Marina del Rey, anywhere where there's water and no hills in the background, and we can fake Miami. But we have, we're like at this point we've eaten all the meat off the bone of Long. We're like sucking the marrow out of the bone of Long Beach locations at this point. But we're there a lot. Sorry, that was a little bit.
Hi. There's a lot of inner monologue on the show that Michael does, and I was wondering what's the mechanism for doing that? Does he do it before the episode shoots, or does he do it while the episode shoots, or after the episode shoots, like 4 or 5 episodes at a time, or how does he do it?
How does he do it? While we're shooting the show, I record like a scratch track, a temporary track of the voiceover cues that the editors use when they're putting together the first cut of the show. And then when everything's said and done, I go in and re-record it all to the picture.
So when you're acting in a scene, do you play that scratch track so you can react to your inner monologue?
No, we just, we make sure, if nothing else, we know how long. And I'd like to take a chance just right now to thank my fellow actors for all the really totally inorganically long pauses that you have to take to fix his thoughts. I gotta stand here for 5 seconds before I talk while he thanks. No, we just know how much time we need.
First off, I wanted to say I love the show, and Michael, you're amazing as Dexter. But my question's for C.S. Lewis. I wanted to know what your favorite...
C.S. Lewis is dead, but he wrote a bunch of books.
I wanted to know what your favorite Masuka line or stunt that you've been allowed to do.
Well, let me see. Favorite stunt probably was the panties with the mini skirt on the dummy falling off the ledge of a warehouse. My favorite line was probably 14-inch beep, beep, beep.
Sir, can we have your name and your question, please?
Yes, my name is... I know this is a bit unorthodox, but my question is, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind if I could possibly come up there with you guys.
Upcoming season, you saw him in the trailer, and we're happy to have him join the cast up here on stage. He'll be able to make it. Meanwhile, you want to ask a question?
Hi, my name is Matt. This question is for Michael. Do you ever have any problems at the supermarket or gas station, something like that? Someone giving you nervous looks, knowing your character on Dexter?
Actually, I work it to my advantage. I just give it back to them, and I've gotten a lot of free groceries as a result.